Greetings friends, as you can see right here, I have some eggplant. And we actually have a lot of eggplant that need to be harvested right here. And even right now it seems like almost every day we have something that needs to be harvested. So I'm gonna harvest these eggplant. And in previous videos I explained some of the things that we do with our produce. We consume some ourselves, we give some away at times, but we also sell produce. We've sold to restaurants, we've sold to a small family grocery store, and we also do what we call a CSA. We don't call it, we didn't come up with that term, but CSA, because some of you have asked about what is a CSA. So CSA means basically community supported agriculture. So I'm sure that probably still doesn't help you, but community supported agriculture is basically, I like to describe it as a farm buyers program. Almost like you get a membership to like Sam's Club, Costco, BJ's or whatever. But think about getting a membership to the farm, and as a part of your membership you get produce on, and we give our customers options with the CSA. We have a small option which is usually good for one person, sometimes two, and then we have a medium size which is usually good for 2 to 3 people depending on how much you use our produce. And then we have a large option which is usually a family or somebody who just really goes through a lot of produce, and we give them an option of either paying for the year, by the season, or the month. So for those of you who are asking what a CSA is, that's basically our farms buyers program, where we have members who like to prepay to sign up to get produce from us from the farm. And we give them a lot of things. We give them eggs, we give them vegetables from the garden, and sometimes we'll throw meat in there, but that just kind of gives you an idea. Well, I need to get on harvesting these eggplants. Oh, look at that one right there. Pretty cool. Whoa, look at that one right there. Woo. Alrighty, so we have our eggplant. We also have some banana peppers that need to be harvested as well. And we have watermelons. And I think one of them might be ready to be harvested, but I'm not sure. We haven't had really any success with growing watermelons here in the past. But this year, it's gone so much better. Not perfect, but so much better. And I think this watermelon right here is the one that could be ready. This one right here. So I know they're supposed to have like a change in color, which is starting to. It's supposed to have a more of like a hollow type sound, but this is also a different kind of watermelon, so I'm not sure if it's ready or not. We have some other ones here. I wish we would have done a better job of maintaining this bed so things didn't grow up around it. But we have a number of different watermelons growing here in this area. And it's been this size for a while now, so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this one today, and just to see what it looks like on the inside. All right. You can see there it does have a different color right there, so maybe it's ready. But before we head up there to see what it looks like on the inside, I first gotta harvest these peppers. check out this watermelon. Wow. So I don't know if it's ready yet, but it's been out there a while and it's starting to lighten up a little bit. And it sounds kind of hollow, so I figured we could go ahead and cut it open and see if it's actually ready.
Was the tendril closest to it dried up? Because that's how everybody's been telling me that's how you tell if they're ready.
It was it's still a little tender green, so maybe it's a little early, but I'm not sure. It's been there for a while, so I figured we'd go ahead. But there's so many different produce coming in right now. Hold on, you don't do it quite yet. We got corn that we harvested earlier.
Let's see here. It's actually past ready. See how it's dented. See that this has the tassels out. I don't know if it's developed or not. No, this one's too early.
That's pretty cool.
This looks like mint corn.
Alrighty. So, not bad for our real first time of growing corn. We tried last year but didn't have any success because the soil was just so bad where we tried. So last year we tried, but this year we are actually growing corn and getting corn. So still got some ways to go. We didn't quite develop fully right here, but this is way better than we had it last year. We're actually getting corn now. So some things we'll have to work on and improving for growing next time, but it's exciting to at least get some corn here. Another part of the learning process is learning when the corn is ready. So we've kind of been testing out a few as we've been harvesting. We've learned that right here, this one's not ready yet, but this one right here has probably gone a little too long. So we'll see what it looks like on the inside. You can see it's started to rot up there a little bit, dry out. So this one went too long. So it's part of the learning process. Figuring out when things are ready. Oh, this one, let's see what this looks like. It might be perfect, we'll see. Let's see. So it didn't rot, and definitely more mature than that one would be. Because Lacie harvested some of those earlier with the, whatever that is on there, and it wasn't ready yet. Smaller corn. So, not perfect looking, but hey, getting there. Like I said, growing corn. Our own.
Wow, now that one, I picked it a little early just because I wanted to test and see what these look like over here. And that would have been a pretty ear of corn if it was totally ready.
It's really neat. It's like almost like a spiral.
It's a spiral.
And over here you got working on some more cucumbers and beets. So we're gonna ferment the beets, and what are we gonna do with the cucumbers?
We're gonna dehydrate some. And, oh, y'all wanted to see what the other ones that we dehydrated, you wanted to see what those look like. Hang on just a second.
And they are really, really good. They turned out as, I'm calling them cucumber chips. So we put some garlic salt on there, and I don't know if I would like them without the garlic salt, but with the garlic salt, they are perfect. They taste great. I just gotta have another one.
Hear them?
They're pretty, yeah, they're crunchy, crispy.
Go ahead.
Yummy. All right, so let's see what this watermelon looks like. Thanks for the cucumber chips.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna cut the bottom off so I can set it up and cut it. Oh, that looks pretty so far.
Wow.
I'm gonna cut it like this so it doesn't roll. There's that side.
Whoa, that looks absolutely delicious. You see that, Mike and Josiah? That looks amazing.
This is the best looking one we've ever grown.
That is.
Okay, y'all want to taste it?
Yes.
Nope,
yeah.
nope. This is our first fruit, and you guys, I've mentioned before in various videos that whenever we get a first fruit on any of our crops, I like to acknowledge God with those first fruits. So we'll either give them to those who we feel are doing God's work. But even in the past, before there were so-called priests doing the work of God, think of Abraham and Noah, that they gave offerings to God. So we try to do the same. We honor God and give him thanks with all of our first fruits from anything that we have. Even though it looks super, super delicious and tempting for us to eat, we're going to make sure that we acknowledge him on it by giving this offering to him. So we'll just have to wait on the next one, guys.
Aw, man. Don't say aw, man, because we're honoring God and we are faithful in that, and he is going to be faithful in providing even more for us to enjoy.
And we did that with all the cucumbers and tomatoes, and they just keep rolling and cranking
Right.
in, don't they? They just keep coming in, don't they, Csa?
Yep. Well, I'm going to leave you with cutting up the watermelon and the beets and the cucumbers, because I have a meeting with Nefi. If you've been watching a little while, she's my coach on the carnivore diet, and she's put together this panel of ladies called Regenerative Mamas, and we're going to be talking, and it's live every Tuesday, and I don't know if I'll be at every one, but I'm going to try and make a few times a month. But one other thing, Nefi is my carnivore diet coach, and y'all have been wondering how I've been doing. You know, I think it's been coming along really well. I think I'm into week 9 today, and so far I've lost like 20 pounds. And that's not necessarily the only goal that I have, but it's the main goal is to feel better, and I'm feeling better and losing weight, so you can't beat that.
No, you've been doing a great job. I've noticed a lot of different changes in you. You mentioned the weight. Your skin's also feels even softer. You had soft skin to begin with, but it's like even softer. And your face is glowing. You have even more a radiant glow. And you said your hair was doing pretty good too, didn't you?
Yeah, before I was losing a lot of hair. It reminded me after I had a baby and your hair falls out, a lot of it does, and it was just losing a lot of hair, and now that's totally stopped. I don't have any cravings. I have no bloating. There's just been numerous benefits for me.
All right, well, you head off to your meeting, and I'll get to work chopping and whatever else.
Okay.
Chopping. This looks bad. Alright, so we've loaded up one dehydrator with cucumbers, and we've also loaded up a number of jars for beets to be fermented, and we're going to be loading up another dehydrator with cucumbers. So,
and we have extra beets
and
too.
more beets, so we're going to have to can those beets or find some more jars with the lids to ferment them. We'll just have to see. But how did your video call go?
Oh, it went really well. It was our first one, so you know there's always some kinks to work out. But I think it went really well. We were talking about body autonomy and taking care of ourselves and how that, you know, translate into regenerative agriculture and what we do.
So you're planning to do those every Tuesday, and you're going to try to make it whatever Tuesdays you're able to make it.
Yeah, whatever Tuesdays I can. I'm going to plan on being there next Tuesday, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, and I will leave a link to Neethy's channel down in the description so you can check it out too.
And we'll also plan to email those, send out an email whenever she will be on those on the Tuesday that she's on it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't subscribed to our email list, make sure you check out the show notes below and you can get set up for our email.
And you can go back, and Neethy's going to have them on her YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch them anytime too.
All right, we got some more work to do with preserving our produce, our harvest. So see you next time. Hope you're getting your work done where you are too.